Hi friends, this is Shanmukh. So in this video I'll tell you how to improve the Naukri calls, how to improve the interview calls guys. Okay, how to improve the interview calls and all. So generally we are going to do some mistakes while creating the profile in the Naukri. So we don't give some details and all. Okay, so we'll give some wrong details or we don't fill it properly. We don't select the correct options and all. So while creating profile in Naukri or any job portal, you have to consider all these things, guys. Okay, so if you are good in all these things, like whatever I just mentioned here, like around 15 points, then you can improve the interview calls, guys. Okay, believe me, all of my students. Okay, so some of my students, not all, some of my students followed all these techniques and all, and they are getting good calls. Even some students got 15 to 20 calls in a week also, like in 2 3 weeks span almost 10 15 interviews are scheduled for them in 2 3 weeks gap. So some students, I'll tell the same thing to everyone. Some students will follow, some students don't follow these things and all. Okay, but these are very important points. These are like a tips to improve the Naukri calls or interview calls, guys. So the first important thing is, like, you have to make sure the profile completeness is 95 percentage or more than that. Generally profile completeness will be 100 percentage. So make sure the profile completeness is more than 95 percentage, guys. So when you can reach that profile completeness more than 95 percentage or 95 percentage, guys, if you fill all the details, if you give all the details in the Naukri, then definitely your profile completeness score will improve, and like it will reach to 95 percentage and 100 percentage. So for that you have to give complete details. You have to verify your mobile number, you have to verify your email ID, you have to add the languages, you have to add the skills, you have to add certifications if any. So if you give all the details including photo, if you upload the photo also, that will improve your profile completeness score. So make sure, generally how HRs will filter the resumes, hundreds thousands of resumes will be there, so they cannot check each and every resume, guys. They will filter the resumes. So they will apply two filters. Generally what filters they will apply? First is profile completeness. Profile completeness, they will check the resumes of profile completeness who are having more than 95 percentage, equal to 95 percentage or more than 95 percentage. Sometimes 90 percentage also. They will filter the resume based on the profile completeness, guys. So if your score is 60 percentage, 70 percentage, 80 percentage, sometimes even 90 percentage also, your resume won't be filtered, guys. So make sure the profile completeness is more than 95 percentage. So where I can see that profile completeness and all, once you logged into the Naukri account, then you can see on the in the home screen itself, you can see the profile completeness. If you see here, 60% profile completeness is there. Generally this resume, this profile can't filter in any of the searches, guys. Why? Because 60 percentage, guys, most of the HRs will search with at least 90 percentage of profile completeness. So make sure the profile completeness is like more than 95 percentage. It's good if your profile completeness is 100 percentage, guys. For that you have to simply give all the details. You don't need all these things. See, simple, it's very simple. You have to give whatever details are there. You have to simply give all those details, guys. Nothing else more than that. Okay, you have to add the certifications, you have to add the details of your employment, education details, you have to verify your phone number, you have to verify your mail ID, you have to add the languages, how many languages you know, you have to add the location, preferred location, you have to add the salary packages, everything. If you give all the things, then profile completeness will reach to 95 to 100 percentage. If you have to add the photo also, that you have to add the photo also, so that it will easily, it will reach us to a 95 percentage to 100 percent. So this is very important, guys. Okay, so the profile completeness should be 95 percentage, so which is very important. And the next thing is, okay, so what is the next thing, guys? If you see here, the next thing is, give the complete details in the Naukri. Okay, you have to give the complete details in the Naukri, of course, as discussed just now, we discussed it, right? So you have to give the complete details in the Naukri, guys. Okay, as I said, all the details you have to give. And certifications are very important, guys. Certifications are always an added advantage. So it's very important. If you have any certifications, if you don't have it, First add the certification. This is an important tip, guys. Okay, it's very useful tip. Add the certification first. Okay, once you are shortlisted, once you got the job, then later aram you can do the certification, right? So add any certifications, no issues. Initially, to schedule the interview itself, they don't ask any certifications and all, right? Certifications means like Microsoft certifications, or else some other, some like the certifications will be there, right? Like the particular vendor certifications will be there, right? Those certifications and all you have to add it. If you don't have certifications, no problem, first add the certifications. Later aram se, once you selected for that company, once they release it the offer letter, you can do the certification in that particular technology. So this is very important, guys. Add certifications if possible. And this is very, very, very important, guys. Very important point. Make sure the notice period is immediate joiner or within 15 days. Generally, I told you, right? Generally, HRs will filter the resume or shortlist the resume based on two things. First thing is the profile completeness. Second thing is notice period, guys. Generally, most of the people will look for immediate joiners, or those who can join in 15 days, or those who are serving in notice period. So make sure you are serving in notice period. Make sure you choose this option in your Naukri profile, or make sure you choose immediate joiner option in the Naukri profile. Where I can see those options, guys, if you go to Naukri account, if you click on that profile, there you can see, guys. Okay, if you go to the employment section, there you can see. Okay, here you can see, right, 15 days or less notice period. If you click on this add job profile, there you can see. Okay, so you can see here, guys, where is that notice period section. 15 days, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, more than 3 months serving in notice period. Choose 15 days or less, or choose serving in notice period, guys, which is very important. Of course, if you are really, if your notice period is 1 month, 2 months and all, that we cannot do anything. But again, even though your notice period is 2 months or 3 months, you will update that resume regularly, right? So after, in case if your notice period is going to end in 1 month and all, so try to change the option so that you will get good calls, guys. So this is very important. Always make sure the notice period is 15 days or less, or serving in notice period. You can choose either of these two options so that you will get good calls, guys. So this is an important option, right? And give the proper headline, resume headline. This is also very important option, guys. Okay, you have to give the proper resume headline. Why? Because HRs generally they don't spend lot of time on your profile or anyone's profile, guys. Okay, so if you see here resume headline, one thing you can see, right? You can see one option called resume headline. Okay, so let me show you. I'll show you that option, guys, here in the Naukri account. Yeah, so in the Naukri account, you can see resume headline, right? So resume headline, click on this resume headline and give the proper resume headline. Like tell them that you are looking for, you are an immediate joiner. Say for example, imagine one SQL DBA is okay searching for the jobs, guys. What he has to update in the resume headline? Looking for SQL DBA positions. Having like this, you can write anything, you can use your creative and all. Having 5+ years of SQL DB experience, years of SQL DB experience, uh, can join immediately, and can join immediately. Okay, can join, array, can join immediately. Okay, so like this you have to change your resume headline, guys. You have to create an impression that you are going to join the company immediately, and try to include the experience you have. Okay, if you are a SQL DBA, if you are having SQL DBA experience, try to include the SQL DBA experience. If you are having a any other technology experience, try to include the experience in number of years, and in which domain you have an experience, and when you can join. Try to include these three things in the resume headline, guys. This is very important thing. So if you are having proper resume headline, first thing, and if you updated the profile completeness to 95 to 100%, second thing, and if you add this particular notice period less than 15 days or serving in notice period, these three things will play a crucial role in getting the Naukri calls, guys. Okay, so you have to update the resume headlines, guys. Of course, one more tip is like you have to keep on updating your resume. Update means simply daily login at 9 o'clock. Okay, and just click on that update profile won't help you guys to get the more calls. Okay, at least change some things, uh, add some new things in the resume. Try to upload resume daily. Okay, do some small corrections in the resume, add one or two keywords, delete one or two keywords, and again try to upload the resume regularly. Okay, so if you are keep on uploading the resume, so your profile will be on top during the HR search, guys. Okay, so like it's not like a simply click on, you can click on update button also, but that doesn't give you any difference. Why? Because 1,000 people will click update button, so it is not going to help you out. Try to upload a resume, but again not new resume, to the same resume do one or two corrections, two modifications, and upload the same resume again, guys. Daily try to upload the resume, morning and evening, morning and afternoon, two times or three times. Try to upload the resume. You have to spend at least 30 minutes time on the Naukri, guys. At least 30 minutes time you have to spend in the Naukri to update your profile, or else like you can do lot of things in the Naukri, right? You can search for the jobs. Spend at least 30 minutes daily. You have to spend at least 30 minutes daily to update the profile and all. Check the job description. Some jobs you can see on the home screen, right? Once you logged in, you can see the job description. You can create your resume as per the company's jobs description, so the recruiters will check for the same job description. So if your resume is matching with their company's job description, definitely your resume is going to be shortlisted. So this is very important, guys. Some people simply they will create a profile in the Naukri, they will update daily. Sir, I am not getting calls. How come you are going to get the calls? Everyone is updating the profile. What is the difference? So you don't get the call simply if you update the resume and all. Do these things, guys. Try to go to each and every job opening, check the job description, what they are looking for. If that job description belongs to your domain, try to include some points from the job description in your resume. Upload it again, upload it back in the Naukri. Definitely the calls will be improved, guys. Okay, if possible, create two profiles with different mail IDs and different phone numbers, guys. Create two profiles with the different projects and all. Don't change it, guys. Don't give two different projects, but same projects. Try to create two profiles with the two different email IDs, with the two different phone numbers and all. Okay, so if possible, create two profiles, guys. Make sure you have proper phone signals. This is the main problem nowadays. No network is like having a good bandwidth, good signals and all, guys. No network. Earlier we used to have Airtel is a good network. Now that also lot of call drops and all there. So make sure while talking with HR, if the call is dropped, they don't call you back again. Again, if you are trying to call them, they will be busy with other candidate. So make sure this is very important. Generally, you will upload the resume and you will keep your phone somewhere, and you will do all your work and all. Later, after 1 or 2 hours, you are going to check the phone and you are going to see some missed calls. Guys, if you updated the profile, if you updated your phone number in the Naukri, make sure you are carrying the phone with you. Don't know when they are going to call. Don't miss any calls, guys. This is very important. If you miss the calls, even though you are calling them, they don't respond. Why? Because they are very strict about that. Why? Because you are not even lifting the call. How come they can offer you a job? Of course, people will be busy sometimes. They cannot attend the calls. But this generally people HRs will look into these kind of things, these kind of sensitive issues, guys. Okay, please carry the phone with you. Don't leave it. Even though you're going to washroom, keep your phone in your mobile, guys. I mean, like in your pocket, don't leave the phone. Attempt all the calls. This is very important. Even though that is a consultancy call, also attempt the calls, guys. Don't leave any calls. Sometimes you'll get what we can say, some spam calls and all. Attend the calls during that period. Like whenever you upload the resume, after uploading the resume, if you're getting any spam calls, also attend the call. Don't know why, because some people if keep on calling, they will make them as a spam. So don't know, okay, this is a spam call, no need to attend the call and all. Nothing like that. Don't do that, guys. Okay, attend all the calls. No problem. What will happen if it is a small spam call and all? You can disconnect the call right immediately. But imagine if that is an interview call, you are going to lose one opportunity, right? So don't miss any calls, guys. Create profile in multiple job portals including LinkedIn. Okay, so you have to create your profile in multiple job portals, guys. LinkedIn, we have Monster, and we have different shine jobs, especially in India. So always try to create a different accounts in different job portals, guys. No problem, you can use 3 or 4 accounts also, no issues. We cannot expect from where the call will come, from which portal the call will come. Okay, lot of job portals are there other than Naukri, and also make use of those portals. And especially LinkedIn is a good platform, guys, for any jobs and all. Search in LinkedIn, apply for the jobs. Okay, so always try to upload your resume in multiple job portals and all. This is very important, guys. People will do the mistakes. Okay, not sure how many of you missed the opportunity like this. Some of the students missed opportunities like this, guys. So when you create an account, sometimes you will get the mails to your Gmail ID. So you can see in the Gmail, guys. Okay, generally you can see in the Gmail and all, right, in your inbox and all, you can see generally. So sometimes what will happen, as Naukri is a big platform, sometimes what happened, guys, the company mails will go to the spam and all. Company mails will go to the spam, company mails will go to the promotions and all. Okay, so if you see here, okay, primary tab, promotions tab, social tab, you have to check all the tabs, guys. Don't know, sometimes the company emails will go to the promotions tab also. Sometimes it will go to the spam tab also, spam folder also. So it's very important, you have to check spam also. You have to keep checking spam, or else what you can do, simply go to this inbox, go to here and check all mail, guys. You can see everything, every mail you can see. Okay, so this is very important, don't miss, guys. Why? Because sometimes your mails and all will goes to promotions tab or social tab or spam tab and all. So even though your sometimes even job offers also will go to the spam folders and all. This is very important, people will do these mistakes. They will always keep checking primary, this inbox only. They don't check in the particular, okay, spam folders and all. Check the spam, check the promotions tag, check the social tab. So which is very important, guys. Okay, sometimes they are going to release the offer also, that also will goes to the promotions tab or social tab. So always use all mail option, okay, in the left side, so that you can see all the mails without missing anything. And always check spam folders also, guys, which is very important. Okay, so this also very important, please don't miss those things, guys. Send updated resume to the mail IDs you have received. Generally, once you upload your resume in the Naukri, you will receive some mails from the recruiters. Like, please send the updated resume with the below details. They will ask your name, full name, father's name, qualification, technology, domain, experience, PAN card number. No problem. Fill all those details and send the updated resume as early as possible. Why? Because the recruiter will send the same mail to multiple people. If you once you saw that mail, once you received the mail, if you respond immediately, the HR will consider your profile. Okay, so always tries to respond to the mails immediately, guys, which is very important. So keep checking your job email ID, the Naukri account, whatever email ID you gave in the Naukri. Keep on checking, install Gmail in your smartphone, in your mobile phone, and keep checking that inbox. If anyone is like send an any email, I want your resume, updated resume and all, try to send it immediately, guys. Make sure you have a profile in your mobile itself, so that you can send it immediately. Make sure the resume format is good and different, so it look like it's not like a boring format like everyone. Try to create some creative resumes and all. You can see our brain is very creative, you are very creative, everyone is very creative. Okay, so it's not like you're all having lot of talent, right? Since childhood we are very creative in telling the lies and all, right? So use the some of the, okay, creativeness in preparing your resume. Don't copy paste some others resumes, guys. Resume is a paper format of you. So you cannot talk to the HRs, 100 or 200 HRs, you cannot talk to them directly. Your resume is going to talk to them. So always try to create a new resume, different resume, a unique resume. Okay, guys, this is very important. Unique resumes will always be shortlisted, guys. Unique resumes will always be shortlisted. Copy paste resumes don't work, guys. Just apply 5 to 10 minutes. It don't take much time. Just 5 to 10 minutes. If you just give work to your brain, you will get lot of ideas. At least, even though you're copy pasting resume, try to copy paste a good resume, good format, not a boring format and all. Okay, so this is also very important. And always update the key skills in the profile, guys, as I said earlier. So key skills also very important. Okay, so here you can see key skills, right? You can update all the key skills. Say for example, you are trying for SQL DBA, whatever terminologies are there in the SQL DBA, add all the terminologies in the key skills. You're trying for a Python, you're trying for Azure DevOps, you're trying for a Oracle DBA, whatever terminologies are there in that particular technology, add all the terminologies in the key skills. Why? Because HR sometimes they will shortlist resume based on the key skills also. One project they might ask clustering, they might ask always on. If you don't include your key skills, if you don't include that key skills in the particular profile and all, in the Naukri account and all, then you might miss that opportunity, right? So key skills are very important. Key skills are nothing but anything, any word that related to that particular technology you can add in the key skills, guys. Simple, you can add any key skills. For example, SQL server, right? Clustering, clustering, I can add it. Okay, just hit enter or comma, that's it. Always on. So like this, some technologies will be there, right? Some concepts will be there, right? So you have to keep adding those terminologies of that particular technology in the key skills, guys, so which will help you a lot in filtering the resumes now. And one more thing is like create resume based on the job description. Just now this point is already discussed. Okay, always keep checking the ongoing jobs. Okay, open the job description of each job. So a lot of jobs will be there, but why you are not getting calls? So check the job description. Try to include some of the points from the job description in your resume. Copy some points from job description to your resume and upload it again, so that your resume is going to be shortlisted, guys. And talk politely with the HRs. Hello, I am not free. Call me later. You will never get call from that HR. Hello, I am busy. So don't tell. Even they are also busy. That's why they are calling you, right? Yes, you are busy. I agree. Sometimes people are busy. Sometimes you will be in driving. So tell them politely. Tell them politely, guys. You have to be very like. Sometimes not HRs will shortlist resume. Sometimes recruiters means they are like a bit lower than the HRs and all. Okay, if they don't like your voice, if they don't like the way you are talking, they don't shortlist your resume. Okay, so this is very very important, guys. Even though you are busy, tell them in a polite way. Tell them that you are going to call back, or if you are in driving and all, just stop your bike aside. Okay, and call them, talk to them. Okay, you have to be like you should be polite while talking to the HRs, guys. Okay, so these are all very important techniques. If you follow these techniques, definitely your call volume is going to be increased, guys. So make sure you are going to follow all these things to get more calls from the Naukri. Okay, thank you so much for watching the video.